Hi everybody, and welcome to a new video, and welcome to Traveling with Russell. Today we're going to make a nice little kind of short video at the local rynok or market here in Russia. Now right now I'm actually on a little bit of a holiday away from Moscow. I'm in Davlekanovo, which is around about 1,500 kilometers from Moscow. It's about a 2-hour flight to Ufa. And then from Ufa it's about 110 kilometers here. We're actually staying with some family. We're having a few days relaxing away from Moscow. And we're in a nice small town here. And I thought I'd show you around the local rynok or market. And today's Sunday as well, so it's nice and busy. And there's also blue skies outside. There's a nice larder going by right there. So yeah, we'll have a little walk around. Hopefully not too long a video. We'll have a little bit of talking about what we see and just see what's in the market on Sunday here in Russia. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're gonna have a walk around. Now the only thing is sometimes the locals don't like you filming too much. So hopefully they'll be nice and friendly and not too much going on, and hopefully it's not too sunny. These guys, so these are all basically like new products. It's not like a second-hand market, it's like a new product market, but you come on a Sunday rather than going to the shopping center. You go to like Sunday market. This guy has some clothes and shoes, some shoe inserts, sweeping brushes. So yeah, there's a few more down this way. And it's kind of when you come on different days, they've got different things. We're going to walk down this little laneway. I might sort of cut in and out, so let's see how it goes. Some beautiful flowers here. And how about some strawberries? Look, the strawberries, so nice. Then you can take these home and put them in your garden. So yeah, there's a few people around. It's nice to see today, nice and sunny. Now it's kind of interesting. I did see in one of the comments someone mentioned about, are people wearing masks? Are people vaccinated? Here we have some dresses, not really the height of fashion for 2021, but tracksuit pants. Maybe you need some paint for your house. All sorts of things. So I hope these are kind of an interesting bit of a video. Again, this is kind of day-to-day life in Russia. This is a regional area. It's not a very populated town where we are. Some pencil cases. Actually, the other one had all like textbooks, empty textbooks. Actually, I guess Sunday the lottery's closed. This is actually a lotto booth, so you can get some like instant win scratchies, if you know what they are, scratchy cards. Some school bags, some more textbooks. What else have we got? All sorts of things. It's like a bit of everything kind of market. Maybe we need some things for the garden. And this town where we are here, a lot of people have like gardens where they're growing vegetables. So it's very popular to buy glass jars for canning, like jams and fruits. So that's why you'll see this right here. You basically buy the lids, and the lids have different vegetables on them, so you know what you put in the jars. You see here like apples and things like that. So they do have some little small shops on the side here. So yeah, it's nice and interesting kind of walking around. Some glasses. Oh, we have some tomatoes. These are like miniature apples. Tomatoes. In Russian it's pomodoro. Is tomato. So we'll see how busy it is down this little laneway here. How's this? Lots of people here. We did actually come here yesterday and try to make a video, but it was like raining and like not very nice day. so we didn't last too long because of the weather wasn't so good. There's somebody has honey here. The different colors of honey is very interesting. I guess they've got different varieties of bees locally. There we go, some more vegetables. Oh, and here's Zhenya. Always wants to be on video. I think not today, but she has sunglasses on. It's so sunny. What do you think of?
Show because it's too cold.
And what do you think of the rynok?
Oh, it's nice. Amazing rynok.
I was just saying we were here yesterday and it was like rainy and not nice, and then today beautiful. Have some onions, potatoes. So you basically can buy by the bucket. That's probably maybe 3 or 4 kilos. And grapes. It's very nice. Here's Zhenya and her auntie just walking around. It's very nice. Tomatoes, strawberries. Hi. Hi. Different fruits and berries, carrots. So here's the perfect shop. You can buy shoes and carrots at the same time, that everybody wants to buy. Yeah, it's really quite busy here. Yeah, you'll see a few people wearing masks, but generally people aren't wearing them. It's kind of very interesting that although they still have very high COVID counts here, yes, people are vaccinated. There is a very high percentage if you compare it to, say, Australia, where I'm from. But people just really aren't talking about it. It's like not really happening. It's not really in the news. It's not so popular. People, no worries. Walking around. I don't know which way Zhenya went. I think I lost her in the traffic. But we'll have a little walk around and then we'll try not to make the video too long. But it's still nice to see everybody shopping and out and about on a Sunday. You can buy yourself a couple of trees here right off the guy's ladder. Some more strawberries. Why would you need a stall when you can just bring your car? It's very interesting. Let's have a look at here, the other stall, shall we? Has some onions. Okay, these are we all know the different fruits. Cabbages, some nice grapes. And the current season is watermelons. These seem to be very popular and not too expensive. And let's spin around. I feel like I'm always in the way when I come to the market. It's like people running around to get somewhere. We actually came here yesterday and got some fruits. We got plums, and they had plums here yesterday. Check these out. These are nice. Hi. So yeah, it's a little bit hustle and bustle walking around. Oh, I see now Zhenya here, so let's come back in. I'm not sure what they're looking for. They're kind of wandering around for different things. Oh, you found some flowers? Okay. No worries. It's a little bit windy. So do you know what the population is of Davlekanovo?
Сколько здесь населения? Ну, примерно. 50,000.
50,000 is the population of the town we're in here. So this is kind of the center of town and the hustle and bustle on a Sunday. So I hope you kind of find this interesting, something a little bit different. When I get back to Moscow, I'm going to go to a couple of other similar places like this to compare for you. But basically you can buy things so cheap here, you know. It's not the normal shopping centers. It's not your normal brand stores, of course. So you can get a bit of everything in the one place. And here's a little market on the side here. He has all different like spices and fruits, dried fruits. From Ufa? Ufa. So yeah, lots of different dried fruits and snacks.
Uzbekistan.
Oh, Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
I understand. Not very expensive, really quite reasonable price. This is like walnuts. I think walnuts. 68 rubles is about $1, less than $1 US, but about $1.20 Australian. Yes, some peanuts, basically with the shells, but 100 rubles, about $2 for maybe half kilo or 400 grams. Thanks for letting me see. No worries. I always find coming to these markets very interesting, just to see everybody what they're buying. And we've just come from the market, from the normal supermarket, and we bought ourselves drinks. I got like peach soda. It's like Russian local drink. Yeah, it's like very busy place today. I feel like I'm walking a bit fast, but I didn't want to make a very long video, so Zhenia's stopping here for some honey, I think. Again, the next stall has like knives and forks and all sorts of things. And then over here is a little refrigerated store. And actually I saw this yesterday when I walked past. She has turkeys here. Turkeys and chickens, but very big turkeys, like Christmas time turkeys. And then honey here in the jars with the bear, which is very nice. Outside they've got some potatoes and juice. It's very interesting, yeah? This is Zhenia's auntie here and Zhenia's cousin. They're all going to appear in the video. They're all going to become YouTube stars very quickly. So yeah, we just have a walk through and check it out. Generally you've got to go through twice to make sure you saw everything, in case you don't come here very often. The vendors tend to change depending on the days of the week, and Sunday's the busiest day, so there's usually more markets here. Hi! Здравствуйте! You're going to be famous on YouTube. Oh, very famous. Are you ready? Alright. We're going to head out this way. We don't even know which way to go in and out of the stalls. Some school bags here. Let's have a look at a couple more outside here. There's another guy selling the jars. It's a very big deal in this town, people with their market gardens, like little gardens, and canning fruits and vegetables. Little hardware store here. Yeah, pretty much everything for your house in the one place. And you can get some even for your table in the kitchen. Lots of different things. Yeah, like hardware store. Alright everybody, so we've just got to the end of the video. Again, it wasn't planning to be a very long video, maybe in 1 or 2 takes. We're just in the car leaving now. Did we enjoy shopping?
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought show.
And this is actually Zhenia. Of course, you guys know her from other videos. And this is her cousin Zhenia. So Zhenia and Zhenia. And this is Zhenia's auntie in the back. So these guys are all going to be famous on YouTube now on Traveling with Russell channel, right?
Yeah.
And what's the most important thing to do if you like the video?
Thumbs up.
Give thumbs up, right? Yeah, thumbs up. And then what's the other thing? If you've not watched, if this is the first time watching the video, what should you do?
Subscribe.
Oh, Zhenia doing all this without suggestion. Subscribe. All right, everybody. Sorry, I'm looking out the window. I'm not even driving. I feel like I'm checking the traffic. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching Traveling with Russell. Thanks for watching a walk around of the rynok here in Davlekanovo. We've got another couple of days before we get back to Moscow, but we're going to make some more videos. So stay watching the channel, like and subscribe, and до свидания. До свидания.
До свидания.
Bye bye.